Hey. Captain Chris Johnson here. Just got off Marty's very, very long live, which was excellent. Red for an excellent live. Both great. These guys really leave me nothing to say. All right, that's the honest truth. These guys say it all, and I come up in the rear, and my job is to get you fired up. Okay, that's my job. Hey Theo, there's Mahfouz from Bangladesh. How you guys doing? I don't expect a lot of people on here today because Marty had oh my God, over 400 people. Way to go, Marty. And he will be giving away a founder's position. I believe he said that you'll find out tomorrow when he opens up his live. He'll let you know about that. I commend Marty. That's to say thank you to everyone that has supported. Oh boy. Now, everybody's texting me, where am I at? Because I was on the road, so. Today at 2 o'clock is our roundtable discussion, okay? Roundtable. Ash Mafar show up. I'm going to say like I've said for the last 9 weeks, I think he'll show up. He's been very consistent about it, and I have no updates. Today, I'm sure we'll get some updates. That's what a lot of people, I got so many texts this weekend. It was, you can see I got a whole bunch of sun. I'm painting all kind of things in my backyard. I got burned, had a lot of fun. Oh, you are on my page, Karina. How you doing? So I'm goofed up. What can I say? Listen, Marty touched on the core. You know, what is the core? The core is like the heart of everything. And I believe every one of you are the core of Impassive. That's what put Impassive where it is today with over 1,300,000 founders. Okay, and growing. And yeah, we still got people who want to question us. Listen, to all you people that want to question us, and by the way, share this out. I don't put links on it, and I'm trying to help you build your teams. To those people that question us and Impassive, you see, I didn't have any questions. I just got in. And then I learned, which you really don't have to, how big this was. I'm going to tell you straight out, point blank from my heart, out of this mouth. Everyone in the world needs Impassive. All right? It has something for everyone. Everyone. No matter what age you are, no matter what your skills are. It's called residual income. And you don't have to do anything. All right? So get back to the person that shares this and talk to them about Impassive. It's real simple. You send an invite link or registration link. You put your little bit of information in. You pay. You're in. You sit back, go fishing. That's it. I had so many texts this weekend because we had a lot of things going on this weekend. Some good, some bad. And part of our responsibility is to address when something's not being put out right. And we did that last night. We got a group of leaders together. And some of these leaders didn't necessarily see eye to eye. And they were from one individual country. And we sat down. We had a great meeting. All right. Everyone put their differences aside. We came together because it's really about is Impassive. And we all have the same goal in Impassive. All right. Nobody, and I mean nobody, should have a personal agenda when you join Impassive. All right. Your own agenda is not what we do in Impassive. The agenda of Passive is all we do. And it's a great thing. Let me say some hi's to some people. Redfern is in the house. Look, Red, I'm as red as you now. Gina Olivia, how you doing, my beautiful sister? Tell Mark I said hello. Marcine, Karina Lance, how you doing? Peter Schuer is in the house, my brother Petey. I'm sure Pete will be taking notes today. Lynn Nakamoto, what's happening? My crazy Lynn. Man, there's names going all. Rupa Paul, my beautiful sister from India. You know what? Let me talk about Rupa. Rupa and Mahfouz. It was Saturday, Sunday. Next thing, my phone goes off. And what do I see? I see Mahfouz. I see Rupa. No idea where they're at. Mahfouz went and visited Rupa in India. All right. Bringing countries together. They had a great time. They did some lives. They shared about Impassive, how they feel. That's what I'm talking about. You see, every one of us might not like something someone else does, But that's okay. All right, that's part of being a human being. But learn to look away from those differences. Because as I said in this meeting last night, you might find out that that person that you're arguing with or having a bad discussion with is just like you. That is the honest to God truth. Marcine, how you doing? Amit, Lutfer, how you doing? What else? Red, I can't believe you're not painting your boat. Karina Lance. And I do want to do a shout out for my brother Bill Must. As if you guys have known, I told you Bill has not felt good. I know he had a doctor's appointment today. I just texted him. Hopefully he gets a good, good report from the doctor. But shoot out some prayers for him. Narelle Workon over the weekend lost her children's father, her ex-husband. He passed away. He was 60 years old. Life's short, guys. So reach out for prayers for Narelle and her daughters and their family. It's important to me. It's important to me. You know what's really important to me is that we help each other out. Okay? When I first started, it was about what I could do. A month into it, I realized it's not about me anymore. It's about just trying to build things up. Countries that have never liked each other now are holding hands. They're doing Zooms together. They're respecting each other. That's what a passive is a lot about, is respect. You know, Ash Mafara set out to do something great many, many years ago. See, when I say Ash's name, my dog barks. Isn't that funny? Probably the mailman's here. But he set out in his mind to fix things that were broken. Even if you could ask him today, he never thought it would get this big. Why? Because of the mindset. People are tired of, struggling. People are tired of seeing, kids no food. Can you imagine going 3 or 4 days without food? Try it. All right? And most of you got an option to run and get something to eat. Where these kids, these children, they don't have that option. And not only is it overseas, but it's also in America. It's not just in one place, guys. Every country in the world has something going on with poverty. And I'm going to give you a huge thing that I found out, which blew me away. My mailman, I had a discussion with him over the weekend, and a mental health facility, and I won't say what part of Michigan, shut it down. They shut it down. Do you know why they shut it down? Because they weren't making any money. To me, that breaks my heart. Now the people that were going to that facility have to travel very, very far away to get into another facility. All right, now since when do we start putting, prices on people's heads? Everyone matters, especially disabled, mentally disabled. All right, you wonder why a lot of people end up in the streets that have mental disorders. Because they shut something down because they weren't making money? I tell you what, I just want to puke right now every time I say it. That's wrong. That's something that myself is going to try to help fix through 1,300,000 people through Obless. That's just not going on in Michigan. That's going on all over the world. Oh, we're not making any money. Shut it down. We don't care about these 200 people who can't think for themselves. They can't get a job. This is a place they felt safe, secure, and they shut it down. Right? Now, if you look at the stats of the governments of the world, they give away billions and billions of dollars a world in grants, all kind of stuff. Set a few billion aside there, government, for people that need it, like the mentally challenged. It's a damn shame. Sorry I swore, but this is what Ash Mafara wants. All right, we want to be able to fund all these places, and that's just one of them. There's 1 million facilities out there. And guess what? I got 1,300,000 people that I know all want to do something different. Whether it's build some houses for some people, feed kids, clean water. It's everywhere. And it's disgusting. The world has gone downhill for many years. What is a passive doing? Not only is it starting at the top, it wants to bring everyone with them. All right? It's not about money anymore, even though we know what's coming our way because everything about it passive. Man, every time I look at a passive and what we have, I'm thinking in my head, my goodness, they're giving me everything I've ever wanted, literally. And that's what a passive is. But to be able to help people out because you know you have something good coming your way, that's a great feeling, you know. And I know Marty touched on that a lot today, and that's just kind of how we all feel. I know there's a ton of you out there that constantly are helping people already. Before you even know Bless even came along, you were out doing great things for people, helping people out. That's all we really ask. But can you imagine? Let's use an example. Let's say in a few years you become a multimillionaire. Hypothetically, I'm saying, not allowed to say this stuff. All right, and you've lived on maybe $40,000 a year for your entire life. Now you have multi-millions of dollars coming in. What are you going to do? Yeah, go get what you got to get because you always wanted it. That's great. But think about what you can do. Think about you lived on 40 grand. And let's just say hypothetically you're making $1 million. All right? Yeah, you're going to go out and buy your dream house, maybe a boat, a motorcycle. Then what? You're going to drive by those people in that Harley Davidson that are saying, looking for a job, need food. Think about that. That's how I think about. Period. That's what passive is given to me. The ability to do so many things to help so many people. That's what passive is all about to me. To some people, yeah, it's about that residual income. Boom, baby. Doing nothing, residual income, waking up every day, knowing that you are making a residual income while you're sleeping, knowing that you're going to have a choice, maybe in a year that you could retire at a young age. Man, I hope everyone can retire at 21 years old. For us old guys and gals, yeah, we did it. 32 years, 40 years. Some people work 50 years. Unbelievable. My mailman, he's got 34 years in, and I love my mailman. He's a great guy. He wants to be number one in seniority. He's got 4 people ahead of him. So I looked at him and I said, buddy, becoming number one seniority, what does it get you? And he looked at me funny. I said, think about it. So you're going to work another 5-10 years so you can become number one in seniority, even though you don't want to work anymore? I said, stop living off a label. Those labels are not important. Don't throw your good years away. You know, when you get older, things start hurting. Man, climb those mountains while you can. All right? Don't get stuck on a label on like, oh, I'll be number one. You know what? You're already number one. You're a founder. Think about that. And I get, lots of texts. Man, Chris, I'm 65 years old and I still got to work. When's this going to happen? It's going to happen. But knowing that right there should keep you happy. Ashmafar never said quit a job. He said, keep doing what you're doing. Let me do all the work and I'm going to make this perfect for you. And then when we launch to the world, you're going to find out. You're going to find out why we went out and talked about this. Lee, I forgot about my 32 years already through Ford's, which was long and brutal. It beat me to death. All right? I've already forgotten about it. We are in the launching process. I know what residual income is. I know that everyone in this world, every extremely rich or intelligent person in the world always talks about residual income. What is it? How do I get it? You got it right now. You just don't know it yet. Why? Because the pains of your life right now are overtaking you. Put the joy back in your heart knowing that something's coming very, very big for you, for your family, for your friends, for your country. That's what it's all about. Nothing else. Erase everything. I don't think about going out and buying a big boat. Do I love boats? Absolutely. I got a little boat right now. I'm good with it. But what I do care about is kids somewhere in this world are starving. And that's my concern right now. Right now, there's thousands of kids that are starving. 3, 5, 12, 15 years of age. that have nothing, that can't go run to their mom and say, I'm hungry. Go to the fridge, get me something to eat. It's not how it works, guys. Hey, man, let's put a refrigerator full of food, not for one day, but for all year in these kids' bellies. All right? Let's teach them what life's about. It's not about struggling. Ash Mafara came up with a way that everyone could do. Am I a marketer? Nope. Am I a technical genius? Heck no. Not even close. Do I know anything about the internet? Yeah, I know how to turn my laptop on. Bada bing, I'm on the internet. Think about that. I have no skills. The skill I have is right here. About caring for people. That's the only skill that you need to be a founder. Nothing else is required. Share your heart, help people out, and keep that big, big, beautiful circle going. Throw the other circle away. It just doesn't work. Look where we're at today. 2020, what is it? I don't even know what it is. 21, 22? Does it matter? Has anything been better? It's only gotten worse. People are struggling still. With all this help supposedly out there, where are we at? We have something new here, folks. It's called Impassive. It's called Obless. It's called about 50 digital products AI induced. Data centers, labs, physical products, everything you need. Go out and try to do that yourself for $97. Go out and try to do it. Get on the computer, research it, and see what it costs to actually start a business today. Wait, a little business. You're in a global business that's just going to keep growing. Non-stop. Non-stop. You understand that? It's not going to stop. Unpassive, like they say, will shake up the internet. But it's not that it's going to shake it up. It's why wouldn't you want to be part of something that's going to earn you a residual income for doing nothing? Yep. Oh, that's too good to be true, Chris. I'm here to tell you again. Is it true and happening? It's true and happening. Period. So get out there and talk about it. Use my big mouth. Use Marty DeGarmo, Red, Julie, Robin, Peter Shore, and Mike Ellis. Dan, I could go on. Charles, look at Charles' song. He's traveling to different countries to talk about Impassive. Tell me he don't care. All right? He's going to the areas where they need a lot of help. That's what I wish. I want to go to the areas that need a lot of help. Period. I'm talking way too much here today. I apologize because Marty went on long. And once we get on here, I can't stop. But 2 o'clock, which is in about 47 minutes, 45 minutes. I can't see my clock because I'm blind as a bat. Yeah, I need glasses. I know. I'm at that age. But get on the 2 o'clock. Hopefully Ash will show up. I think he will. Let's see what he's got to say. And remember, when you get on there, it's a 3-hour limit now. 2 to 5. Ash comes on there. He's going to say what he's got to say. We'd like to see some new people. We have a lot of the same people raising their hands over and over, same people. We're going to start picking different people. We want to hear different questions, different ideas. You know, it's a discussion board. So, some of you people that are on there every week, let your hand down. Let someone else speak. When Ash Mafar gets on there, give him your full attention. Listen to what he's got to say. Listen to what he's been doing. He drops it on us every Monday, guys. I know that he's been traveling. I know that he's been busy. I know that he's working around the clock for me, for you. Come on. Let me ask, does your boss, right now, does your boss work around the clock for you? Heck no. You're working for him around the clock or her around the clock. Ash Mafara, he's working for all of us around the clock. And what do? We get in there and we help him. We help him because he's doing all the work. He's got the slivers in his hand, the metal shavings in his eye, because he's fighting battles every day to make everything perfect for us. So, on that note, you guys are going to get a 45-minute break from Captain Big Head here. 2 o'clock, round table. Link is in the back office. Don't share it out. Even though other people do, we don't want to do that. Period. Stay positive. I'm going to call it out again, all you countries out there. Some of you countries have 10, 15 different What's Up groups. Make one group with all of you so all the same message gets across. That was one thing we talked about in this meeting last night. Let's start combining groups. If you're in Michigan, combine them. If you're in India, combine them. You don't have to do it every day, but at least one What's Up group for everyone is pretty good. So when Gershmender Dylan comes out and says, hey guys, this is what's going on, boom, he puts there. You all can see it. You all know the truth. Okay? If someone puts a bad post in there, tell them, no, that's not correct. This way it stays in one group. It doesn't get out to 50,000 people. And please, don't share something that you don't know is the truth. We went through that last week. We have to stop doing that. If you're signing up new people, please inform them what is right and what's not right. Very, very important to keep us going. All right. Happy birthday if you got a birthday today. We're praying for you. Remember my brother Bill Musk? I'm not even going to tell him to do a YouTube. He probably will later because I know what he's going through. Narelle Warcon, our prayers and hearts are with you and your family. And anyone else that has lost someone, we're always with you. And let's just keep doing this. I'll see you all at 2 o'clock. I love every one of you. Go get them. See you later.